Luck and Logic. What happened? What the hell happened, for the love of fuck? Now, for all those of you who don't know what Luck and Logic is, it's basically a TCG that transes with you. Kimi to toranzu suru trading card game. But it's basically a new card game that Bushiroad has been pushing since the last year, and frankly, it's not doing so well. In fact, it was doing so poorly that the English side of Luck and Logic actually announced recently that they are stopping coming out with more boosters, and the BTO5 Trans and Reunion is going to be their last one. But of course, not all efforts will be gone to waste, because they are still holding monthly tournaments, monthly shop tournaments until the end of 2017. Not only that, they've also announced that English cards can also be used in Japanese tournaments outside of Japan, starting from the 1st of February. And they're going to hold tournaments at 8 locations worldwide as part of the Bushiroad World Championships 2017. And last but not least, Season 2 for the anime is still being finalized, so we might still see a continuation of the anime itself. So what happened exactly? I mean, this is a very promising card game. Well, before I start, I just want to point it out that these are entirely our opinions, so if you don't agree with us on any of the points, that's perfectly fine too. Besides, we're right anyways. The first thing that came to our mind was how bad the marketing is in the English side. The only things that we saw as part of commercials are advertisements that only appear during the Buddy Fight or Vanguard episodes every week. So people normally just skim through it and not see the advertisement at all, because they want to watch the show. Like, why would I want to see advertisements? In my very own personal opinion, the advertisement is actually not very attractive as well. I mean, if you don't believe me, just take a look at this quick clip of it.
The TCG that trances with you.
Yeah, not exactly that attractive. Now don't get me wrong, the game itself can be fun, and it's very simple, very easy to pick up, though not very easy to master, but that's how all card games are like. But the game itself can become so draggy that a fun game eventually becomes boring after like don't know how long. One single game can take up to half an hour or even longer, and most of the time you probably won't even do much during your own turns as well. That's coming from personal experience though, as far as I know. So if you've met a very fast-paced Luck and Logic game, do let me know. Do let us know. And also, I feel that they targeted the wrong audience, because I feel like they're trying to target Waishua's players to play Luck and Logic, but these two games are completely different. For Waishua's, it's actually a so-called original card game, but based around existing animes, mangas, well, series in general, based around existing series, so that players who are fans of that series can actually just grab a deck of their favorites and just play along with it. I call that a waifu wars. I don't know, it just feels like that. Luck and Logic, on the other hand, is a completely original IP, and the characters in there are so original that if you don't follow whatever that Luck and Logic has to offer, they are very easily forgettable. And speaking of which, the anime. Oh gosh, the anime. First of all, like we mentioned in the unboxing for Luck and Logic's start decks and the first booster pack, booster set, the anime is completely different from the card game itself, which is very different because most card games have their own corresponding animes that ties in together with the game to advertise more on upcoming sets whatsoever. Vanguard's a great example for that. But Luck and Logic is completely different because it comes with an original story, an original lore with original characters, and there really isn't much to advertise for the booster sets at all. Not only that, the anime didn't have much characters in it, and in order to overcome that, they have to keep on coming up with more characters for certain colors and certain worlds, and at the end, if you're just watching the anime, you won't know who they are unless you read up the manga or whatever other materials that they have for you. And speaking of characters, good gosh, Yoshichika is ridiculously OP. Now I understand that OP characters, OP protagonists is a very common thing in all animes, or card game animes, or in general. But Yoshichika took a step higher by being aware, fully aware that he himself has become a cliche main character and he's not doing anything about it. He's worse than Chrono luck sacking, he's worse than IG for last minute heal triggering. What does he do? he pulls a random power out of his butt and goes into overtrance and saves the whole world at the cost of his memories. And he doesn't care. I don't know about you, but personally I don't like protagonists like that who are self-aware in an anime that is very potentially OP as crap. All in all, the anime didn't really tie in well with the card game, and I guess that's one of the reasons why people don't really pick up Luck and Logic. So those are some of the reasons why we feel that Luck and Logic is not doing so well in the English market. Now don't get us wrong, the Japanese one is still doing pretty well in Japan, so they will be getting new sets, but everyone else outside of Japan will not be getting anything new. And of course, this is all based on our own opinions, so if there's something you do not agree with us or something you want to point out or add on, you can always let us know in the comments below. And of course, if you want to talk to us even more, you can also join our Discord server where we can talk more in depth about Luck and Logic and of course other things as well. And on that note, do consider subscribing to us for more Crossbone Vanguard shenanigans, and of course follow us on our socials. We're on Twitter at CrossboneVGS, our Facebook at Crossbone Vanguards, and our blog at crossbonevanguards.com. So there you'll see deck profiles, news, event coverage, and a lot of other things that you don't really see in this channel. And last but not least, we have a Patreon, so do follow us there as well because we want to do a Vanguard web series for you guys. So if you can help us just a bit more, that would be good, thank you. So that being said, thank you all for watching and we'll see you in the next video. Bye! I'm gonna play it by myself already.